Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land under the free? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight here in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? In the home of the
Well, good morning, everybody. How are we this morning? And I know I didn't have my green screen and all that set up this morning. How are we this morning? And I know I didn't have my green screen. I am running late again this morning. Hold on. We are echoing like crazy. How about that? All right. Sorry about that. Good afternoon and evening. I hear you. I hear you. I'm trying to get some coffee made in there. Power went off and every freaking thing is off. Give me 1 second. Hell, ain't that a bitch? Let's Stop it. I don't even care. I was trying to do the Sorceress, and I left this, went to bed last night at midnight, and it was printing fine. I got up this morning. It don't look like it printed not one more line after I walked out of here last night. Not one more friggin' line. Look, whole bill plate I was going to do over here. But, of course, the nozzle is jammed. Guess I need to print pasta a little bit hotter than what I was printing. So, it was doing good. It was stringing quite a bit, but it would have been a really pretty model once I took the stringing off of it, because the strings are very light. And the layer lines on this thing are fantastic. Oh, that's aggravating. Good morning, David Olson, Mike Whaley, Mr. Buttram, Joe Paddock, Alan Moritz, Rover, Mapro 6, Thomas Elrod. Good morning, Mitch. Alkesh 1. James is up this morning. Trolling for Dollars is up. Yeah, it sucks, because that would have been pretty, because she was supposed to be 300 or 450 millimeters tall. Really wanted what I want to do is I want to print one of these. What's up, Alan Paul? How are you this morning? Hey, there's a new name this morning. Don, good morning. Got a new name in here this morning, Alan Paul. Y'all tell him hey. But that's not even the problem I wanted to talk about. Let me go get this piece off of the printer in here, and we'll discuss what I titled this morning. And we're going to discuss this about the Hypercube Evo, because I did a benchy yesterday. Oh, wait, let me see. Morning, Joe Paddock. Joseph. I only got a couple of Hey Alan Pauls, but I need some help. Morning, Jimmy. Because this benchy, if you really look at it, looks fantastic. It really does. The bottom's a little more squished than I wanted, but it looks great. The overhang's good. There's a little bit of ghosting that I can deal with. I had my accelerations a little bit high last night, but look at the smokestack. And I know I'm having trouble with that focusing, but you can see it looks like a woodchuck or something has been chewing on it. Alright, hold on. Let me catch up here. Hung out on stream last night. Sorry I disappeared for an extended period. I know empty screens suck. Yeah, sometimes, Mitch, but sometimes James, sometimes things happen. I was reading Mitch's thing below it. Morning, Bruce Ennis. But it looks like it's been chewed away. What's up, Knack 3D Designs? Okay, so now I did one of these tests. One of these. Okay. And everything on here looks okay. The lettering is not worth a crap because I'm using a 0.4 nozzle and, well, it just doesn't. But the bridging is fine and all that. But look at the little spires over here. The little things that you do the stringing. Anybody got any idea why this damn printer won't do little bitty spires? Anybody? Because right now I'm at a loss. I have no idea. And really just have no stinking idea. So, cooling with maybe, is it cooling too much? They're not that small though. That's the thing, Don. If you do them on a Prusa or you do them on increasing flow rate. So you have to do multiple processes, Alkesh? Yeah, the extended start time or whatever is still negative on my retraction. Let me get right here. I gotta go and remove a profile. Ah, damn it. Hold on. I hate the way Simplified does that shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. That could be, you're right. You are correct. Just deleted my damn profile from my little monster. What's up, Accelerate? How are you? Mr. Buttram, how are you? Morning, Vince. Have I tried yelling at it? No, I haven't. But let's go see. Let's go import the profile that I had in there. Because they're all in the same place, except for the TiVo one, which I now have to rebuild because I don't have it. And successfully imported. Alright, so edit process. Go down, let's get the Kuntry Cube profile, hit OK. Let's remove the sorceress and import. I'm going to try a Benchy again. I need to go to downloads and let's find the 3D Benchy right there. Hit open. Now, on larger spires versus this right here. Better now I'm on. Thanks, Accelerate. I appreciate that. Mr. Buttram, did you get my message back to you last night? Or this morning on Discord? I did write you back. Alright. So. Now we have... Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's take the extra restart distance and make it back to 0. And here's my one of my issues with that is that it's using a Bowden tube that's really no longer than the ones on my Haribo or my Kuntry bow. Okay? So I used basically the same settings as those to get this. Neither one of those have that. So do you think it... Okay, what about timing between layers? So do you think it needs more cooling? That's my question, because if it needs more cooling, I can turn the fan up. It's only at 80%. I will tell you this before I go down that path, that I was playing with the accelerations last night, and that's how I got this Benchy to look as good as it was. Because at the top, well, for one, it was stringing to high heaven because I had the extruder accelerations and stuff up so high that it just wasn't ever going to work. But, and I also have a 2mm coast, 2mm coast on here, wipe distance, and a 0.2 coast distance. But I don't know. I'm gonna try. We can try cooling. Let's try cooling. Let's try cooling. Let's turn the cooling up. So after layer 3, yeah, let's after layer 3. Let's go to layer 4, and we'll take it to 100. And add that set point. Alright, so now my temperature, I'm starting at 220 and doing 215, which, man, that friggin' works really good. But if I do 215 and 210, 210, can we add another? What's up, Matt1 UK? Good morning, Minnesota Maker. How are you this morning? If I add another one at layer 3 and I go to 205 and hit OK. Alright. So now let's prepare to print. I believe I'm printing this. Let's see what the speed is. Edit process setting. Speed. I'm printing this at 80 millimeters a second. Okay, it says adjust printing speeds for layers below 15 seconds, which would definitely be this. And it said allow speed reductions down to 50%. So maybe I should turn that down to like 30% then, to slow it down even more on layers under 15 seconds. Got some definite ghosting around the door. That's one thing I'm trying to get rid of too. But that really and truthfully I think is in the firmware. I don't know if I couldn't see if you could see it. Yeah, you can see it. See the front of the cabin? You can see the ghosting up there at the front. And from what I understand, that's an acceleration setting. So, that's in the firmware. Alright. Well, we will see. Let's see if we correct the other problems first. Then we will go back. And we will do what we have to do. Alright, so 80 millimeters a second. I'm running at 4.1 retraction. 0 extra restart distance, 0. Good morning, Colin. 0 vertical lift, 80 millimeters on the retraction speed, coasting distance of 0.2 and a 2.0 wipe distance. The layer height is 0.1618. Infill's at 15%. I'm doing rectilinear because it's just faster. And now that I've got the extrusion and all working, the rectilinear works better. If you're hearing anything that's wrong, just let me know. No supports. What's up, Felipe Goncalves? How are you, my friend? Got 3 temperatures on the extruder. Oh wait, it didn't keep my. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna go to 205. Add set point. Okay. Cooling. It kept my cooling. It didn't keep my set point. Now it did. All right. Alright, so all of that's good. Everything else should remain the same because it was pretty good benchy. I mean, I'm happy with it. That smokestack though, if I could get that right, oh my god, this thing is awesome. Even with a little bit of ghosting. This is the absolute best print so far. So far, this is the best print I've gotten off of the Hypercube. The most crisp, the least stringing, all of that. It's the best so far. So, yes, that's what I was doing yesterday afternoon after we got back from my granddaughter's birthday party, which we will talk about in a little bit. But y'all guys are not throwing up much information. So we're going to prepare to print this. Save it to disk. I am not inserting a disk. Alright, so don't want it in downloads. I want it in G code. I got a G code folder. Let's call it the 3D Benchy G underscore KK underscore normal. Alright, hit a save. And it is saved. So let's go over here to Kuntry Klub Local. I am connected. We can home the machine. While it's doing that, I can upload from the G code the 3D Benchy underscore KK normal. What's up, Matrix clone? How are you? I didn't sleep through the alarm. Our power went off. It was flashing. So I slept through the flashing of my alarm clock. What's up, Hawk 3D Proto? Canadian Maker Project. Print it. God Lord, man. Everybody piling in this morning. I like that. Good morning. But yeah, we're trying to get the Benchy to work correctly. Let me see if I'm homed. I'm homed everywhere. Let's go to G code files. Let's get the 3D Benchy G code blah 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 blah. The normal one. Let's get that going. Alright, it's heating up. The thing is heating up for sure. I had 2 new subscribers. Really? Let me go see. I was at 565 and then somebody left and now I'm at 567. So, sweet. Y'all know what? We have 5 days. 5 days from today. Hope my wife is texting or texted her work. Package coming today. Alright. My subs, that's what subs are supposed to do. They release air and they sink and then they put air in and they go back up, That's what subs do, right? They go down, they dive deep, and then they come back up to the surface. I know, man. I know. It's corny this morning. I get it. I do. I promise I do. Trying to catch up with all social media this morning. Let's go see what anybody else said to me. Yeah, the bed is almost there. Anybody else say anything to me this morning? Probably not. People don't say much to me on social media. Don't like my posts. Don't retweet nothing. I don't know if y'all saw Ivan Miranda posted this morning. That's awesome. Wait, what? I'm getting my own filament. He's got Miranda mint. It's not even filament. It's showing a tank on the front spitting out balls, and it's called Miranda mint. That's freaking awesome when you get something like that. Morning, Jason. How are you, my friend? Have to respond to Ivan because Ivan's was awesome. Morning, Sean. Sean, what's up, Sean? He did jump in here. Good morning, Matt. Been missing you, buddy. Been working hard, or you just actually working now and not camping, hanging out with the family? Yeah, don't leave that there, Tom. Makes everybody feel bad. Gold Happens is awesome. Alright, what else we got going on? Alright. Let me go see where my Kuntry Klub is at heating. We're at 250. Let me go make sure the first working camera this weekend, but been spending. I hear you, man. That's all. I did that for a long time. First layer of goodness is going down, so we can leave her alone. Leave her alone. I used to do that a lot. I mean, and you've got two girls, two beautiful little girls, by the way. And, yeah, spend all the time you can, man. Every minute you can spend. Because I know sometimes life gets in the way. But, yeah, it's just not worth it. Life getting in the way is not worth it, buddy. And you know that. You know that. Every time you see their faces, you know that. Alright, this thing is printing. It says it's going to take an hour and 13 minutes. So we'll go back in there when it says it's done. Later, show them how. Have a great day, sir. But I really have to get these little spires working. Because that's been a part of my problem. When I was trying to print the eagles the other day. The legs were falling off. When I've tried to print... God dang, that pisses me off right there, man. To no end. That's half a roll of protopasta right there. Half a roll. And no, I'm not trying to slice it and print it. I'm going to unjam this basket right here. Maybe I am. Let's run the temperature up there. Come on. Wow. Come on, get up to 270. There you go. Run it up to 270. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't matter. Oh, well, sorry about that, Matt. Sorry about that internet. I think mine's doing fine this morning. So, but yeah, and it just aggravates me. I printed this test thing though, and the spires all do the same thing. And I'll try a cooling tower. You're right. Right now I may have gotten some of it taken care of. I don't really think it's cooling though, because the benchy. I don't know if you saw the benchy. The benchy is fantastic, except for the smokestack. But we'll see. I did turn up some cooling fan on that. So I've got the stringing taken care of for the Hypercube EVO, because there's absolutely zero. I mean, even down in the ship where you normally get, you know, 1 or 2 hairs, there's nothing. This thing I'm telling you, it's the best print I've gotten off of this printer by far. Where are we at? We're at 268. Let me see if I can push some filament through here. I guess not. I can't pull it out either. So the filament's just stuck in there. It don't want to come out. It don't want to go in. It's just stuck right where it's at. Oh, I just love a great day. And I know why it ain't pushing, because it's broken in half right there where I chewed it in two with the extruder, of course. But even that should pull out. That's alright, brother. I will see. Need to go get my ratchet and take the nozzle out of the TiVo, because I really want to print this. I want to print this at 450 millimeters tall, and then I want to sand it smooth, make everything on it, you know, perfect. And then I want to put a clear gloss shellac over the outside of it. I think that will make the sparkles in this purple pop like nobody's business. So we're going to see how that turns out. Now that I've used half a roll of filament, I may not be able to do it at 450 millimeters, which pisses me off. But maybe I can. We'll see. But first off, let's get a ratchet so I can clean out the damn nozzle. Because right now I've got it at 270 degrees and I can't push filament into it. Let's see if I can push a needle up through the bottom. Oh yeah, it's soupy. That's for sure. Come on, soupy. Alright, so it's not the nozzle. I'm making it to the top of the nozzle. It is not that. Okay, the cooling fan is working, so it's not that. This is jammed inside the friggin' tube, which sucks. Behind the mystical door to the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, okay. Y'all keep thinking that. It's a nice, it's a, I ain't even gonna say nice. It's a trailer home. How about that? See if we can get some friggin' loading tube out of here. Well, there's that. It's out of this end. Let's pull this down, see if we can get it out of this end. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Oh, wait. That's one reason. That didn't want to go through the tube at all. I mean, did not want to push through this tube at all. Let me see about this end. And of course, this end wasn't chewed up at all. I pulled it out below, so I may need to tighten my my extruder some. That could be one of the issues. But first, let's see if the nozzle is actually jammed, or if it was just stuck. Grip it and rip it. That's right. Another life you suspect. That's right. That's right, Matrix Clone. That's right, buddy. Get out of the way, wires, so I can see what I'm doing. Not that it's going to matter, but we'll see. Alright. Well, I got some plastic to come out the end, you know, and of course it's soup because I'm running PLA at 270 degrees. So, I am getting movement out of the nozzle. And if I can do it without taking the nozzle out, that's a hell of a lot better for me. I really don't want to take the nozzle out. Let me see. That's too long. That's right, I forgot. This damn thing is deep. This volcano that's on here is deep. Why? Swear. Alright, raise it back up. Let's put the needle through the bottom again. See if we can get something stuck out of here. Narnia. That's right. That's the wardrobe door. That is the wardrobe door, and don't ever forget it. God bless America. Come on. Hit the hole. I know you're getting old, but you can still do it. Maybe. I am not getting the nozzle cleaned out. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get in there. Yeah, see, getting to the same place again. So we have a piece of cold filament up in there. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Got ant cleaning filament. I'm going to start taking Walter's live stream and move. You should. Country Dub 3D. That's right. Do it, James. That's the wrong way, dummy. Just don't tighten the nozzle. Let's loosen it up. Oh, come on. Give me no crap, you bastards. Hold on. Let me get a hold of it so I can hold it still. Wants to be a pain in my arse. Ow, that's hot. Ah. Now then, I know the nozzle's not stopped up. So that is not the issue. Do I have any cleaning filament? No, I don't. But you know what? It'll be okay. Because every little thing's gonna be alright. I'm about tired of working on this sucker. I really got to get it dialed in. I do not have this many problems with any other printer. Of course, this is the only Volcano I have as well. I don't think you can actually run regular nozzle on this. I think it's set up to run basically a Volcano or nothing. I'd have to redesign the fan mount and everything else just to put an E3D V6 on here. Yeah, the nozzle's clear. It's in there. Dubstep country. Look at that. It is right. Yeah. It's right jammed up in there, huh? Wonder if I go from the bottom side, will it push up? Because of the wheel, I might be able to blow it out. Have to be careful. 270 degrees, it will burn the shit out of you. Nope. Not going to go that way either, huh? Alrighty. Crescent wrench. Let's take the top off. Opera country. Opera country. I like some operas. I have to say, I'm not a connoisseur of opera, but I was a band geek, so I actually do like music. Good morning, Ashley. I don't think Mrs. Country got that, but good morning nonetheless. So. Now, let's let's do a Ivan Miranda. Let's use a hammer on it. I don't understand. It is stuck in both directions. The tube is stuck in both directions. Come on. Every time I say that, every time I say the words "come on" like that, I hear Uncle Vernon then say, "Where's my coffee boy?" from Harry Potter. That's what I hear. It's not moving. It's getting hot, but it ain't moving. God bless America, buddy. Alright, so I'm in the tube right there. They just don't want to move. Does not want to move. Yes, I remember. I do remember. And I will let you know that Daniel Noré is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. He tweeted it out last night too, I believe. I retweeted his tweet so that we're all on the same page. And I want y'all to have some questions for Daniel Noré. And if you don't know anything about Daniel Noré, well, go find out. That's what they make Google for. Go find out who he is, that type of stuff. Came in last in what, James? What'd you come in last of? Alright, so there is an issue right there. And then I drop my Allen wrench and it goes completely just off the rails and gone. I gotta have that because it's the only one I got that's that small and will do what I use it for. Yeah, I'm down on the floor again. I love how you drop something right here, and then of course it's nowhere even close to where you dropped it. And a small Allen wrench on a hardwood floor down here that I put down. Just makes sense that it would go for miles, because I still don't see it. Well, son of a buck. I got some baling wire outside. Maybe that'll work. What's up, Filament Frenzy? He's last in. That's right. You got that exactly right. Hit the floor into the twilight zone. I'm aggravated as hell this morning with this thing. Oh, and now the needle goes right down through there. So I guess that glob was what I needed to get out. We will stick some filament down in there and find out. Ryan Prior says, nope, I'm last. Y'all keep it up. I guarantee you there's more in there that ain't talking. There's 26 people that's watching this morning, which is a low number, by the way. A good number, but a low number. I will. You're right. It'll be behind the toilet next week, Matrix Tone. You know how that is. Is that you? No. Not you. So let's see. I poke this little... Oh, look at there. It's all cleaned out. So... Thank you, little buddy. Wherever the hell you went, I'm going to have to go to Harbor Freight when I get my first paycheck. Oh, there it is. Ah, see? I dropped it over here. It was laying over here. What the hell is that? And then I look over here, and I got a freaking buck converter laying over there, too. Really could use that. It's probably already set where I need it. Who just asked if you'd like a test unit? Oh, HEVO? Yeah, that's cool. A little monster test unit? That's odd if they ask you that. If they want you to test out the little monster, do it. What's up, Motorhead Mitch? Did you sneak in here? No, I didn't see you nowhere else. Flash, I got you. I got you. I don't know anything about that one. But I will tell you this one. This one drives me crazy. Oh, come on. That makes the whole ratchet hot. That's how hot that hot end is. 270 degrees. Pretty damn warm. Alright, grab the pliers. Grab the pliers and kick the tire. No, that ain't the way that goes. How's that go? Anybody? Yeah, I know. This morning's coffee is brought to you by... We are working on damn printers. Again, ink. We are working on damn printers again, Incorporated. I know that's not what you want because the chat is not being like it's supposed to be. Flash, is there CR20? Ah, I got you. Cool, Tanner. Good morning, Ricky Tanner. How are you? Alright. Any cubic Chiron 400. Looks like a CR10 with leveling, power restart, and touchscreen. Cool. Yeah, we were talking with a company yesterday that's doing something similar to that. It's a CR10 competitor with pretty much everything you just said as well. Really, it really depends on who's the first to the market. All right, nozzle's tight. Everything's back in. I'm going to, where's my, there it is. Gotta put my pneumatic fitting back on here. Really made me mad yesterday. I had some mail I was expecting on Sunday. Did not show up. I did see, and I don't, what did you say? What was your, God dang it. Alright. Go here. Yeah. All the way down. And all the way down. Very good. What you gotta do is take this right here. Pop it up. There we go. So that package arrives. Alright. Morning coffee sponsored by F&S. Okay. Yeah, our granddaughter is running a fever. She's not feeling well at all, and she slept in the bed with us last night. So yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of that either. And then this morning the power had went off sometime during the night. My coffee pot was not ready. The alarm clock was flashing. So, you know, I woke up to the flashing of the alarm clock, and yeah, well, it is what it is. See, Ivan Miranda already liked my tweet this morning. I like it. I like it when he likes responses. Ivan's a cool guy, man. Ivan is a really cool guy. Recommend putting an oiler on for proto pasta. I had to at Earth to get it to feed consistently. Well, a crap. Where's Tinkers when you need him? It is, Ricky. Ivan's enthusiasm, and it never wanes. That's the thing. His enthusiasm is there every time for every project. Every project he's enthusiastic about. Which is very cool. Very, very cool. So, man, it's really cool. "3D slug, here, catch." You know, Ricky, that was probably my least favorite thing he's ever done. You got it, huh? I am super excited, Tom. Got a question for you since you're in here and you missed it. All right, this benchy is off of my Hypercube Evo. No stringing. I mean, the bridging is good. The damn thing is almost perfect. I got a little bit of ghosting, which I can work out. But here's my question for Tom, the Filament Whisperer. Look at the spire. See how it looks like something has chewed on the spire? Well, same thing happened over here on this little mini test, is that the little spires that are supposed to test your stringing are garbage. Garbage. So, that's what I need to know. How do you fix that? Let me load some filament over here, because before I get aggravated with the TiVo little monster. And I know that I know. Let's see how tight this is down through here. Alright, there's something either in my tube Alright, there we go. Now we're smoothing out. Something in the tube right there. You think? There we go. Woo! Spit out the smoke when it went in there. And we're jammed again. Need to turn that temperature down. That's way too damn hot. Don't know why it would jam. When the nozzle was clean, everything else was clean. My cooling fan is running, but I have another jam. Another one. Do we not have any separation whatsoever? Is that the problem? Do I need to take the whole damn thing apart? You can't. I mean, that's all you got. That's what you have. I'm getting cool. Yeah, okay, I reduced it to 30% this morning. So, hopefully that will help for sure. What's up, Eddie Moser? Still aggravated with this damn thing. It just jammed again for no reason. I mean, I'm sitting here, clean out the nozzle, just pushing filament. It jams. And it jammed the same place. It jammed in the exact same place. So something's wrong inside that nozzle. So let's cut this off. Cut it off. I will take it apart and we will deal with that later. That's what I need to look and see. I think it's sitting in the airport. 210-ish, 220. No higher than 230. None to me. I don't know. Yeah, it's between the collet and the heat break. Yes. Because I got it in the nozzle, it pushed out smoke, of course, because I had it at 270. And it just spit out smoke and some soup like it should have, and then quit. I guess I should take the nozzle out before it gets cold. So let me go ahead and do that. My between the nozzle and the heat break is not loose at all. Matter of fact, I know it's not. I just put the son of a bitch in there. I have new all metal heating tubes that I can put in here. I don't have to worry about if it's PTFE or not. I have tubes with no PTFE in them. So I mean, if it has PTFE in it, it just means I have to take these fans and shit off to get to the effector. And then I got to figure out how to unmount it, because apparently the set screws aren't what holds it in there. So I've got to figure out how this is mounted. Yeah, there's nothing in the nozzle that I can see. Let me see here. I wouldn't think so. Let me see. Let me see if it's in the. Let me pull out the filament here. See, got a jam right there. Then I'm going to try a different filament, because I will tell you, and this is, yeah, it's a volcano. It's all metal. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I just had it, Tom. It's been setting at 270. Yeah, when I pushed it, smoked, and then clogged. And it is definitely clogged. Right there. All right, so take this out again. nozzle was not clogged. It is clogged in the heat break. Take it easy, Knack 3D. Carl, you have a great day. Alright, so let me stick this in here. Well, now I need to turn the damn heat back on. Alright. That's the max it'll let you do on here is 270. You can't even go to 280 on here. So, you know, it is what it is. See how our benchy's doing. Says it's at 41.5% on the benchy. Okay. Says time left is 49 minutes. I don't believe that, because it's been running for 35. At 80 millimeters a second, benchy just don't take that long. Alright. Alright, so I just stuck that down through there, so that's not clogged up either. Oh, there you are. I feel you now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's clogged up. I felt it. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, see? Ow, you hot bastard. Gap between the Bowden and the heat break. Could be. I don't think so. I don't think so. How much nozzle neck sticks out when fully tight? Hardly any. Hardly any at all. Come on. Hardly any neck at all. I'd have to put it back in there, Eddie. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Something I should have paid attention to, but I wasn't. Alright. Not quite long enough. Let's push the needle up there. Should have 1 to 2 millimeter. Did it? I want to say that's probably all it was. About 1 millimeter. But that's just, you know, me recollecting. Alright, there we go. Now, see? Ow, you hot fucker. See, this was in the heat break. Right there. Just that little bit right there. Stopping up the whole works. The whole works. So it was not the nozzle. So let's put the nozzle back in there and let's see what type of break we have. I don't have another new nozzle. Well, I do, I think. I think I have a brand new one. Let me see. See if I have a brand new nozzle. Which isn't going to matter, but no, that one's not new either. That's what I thought. Nothing wrong with that one, but it's not new either. I do not have any new Volcano nozzles. I have been through every stinking one. And we will talk about nozzles here in just a second, because I got something I want to tell you. And you're not going to believe it. Yeah, you probably will. Pretty much anything. Time for a ruby? No shit. Alright, well, we're going to put this back in here. And I will let Eddie Moser know how much of a gap we have. Between. Well, I will tell you, Eddie, I can't tighten it any further. So if there's zero gap, then I'm tightening against the heat brake. But if there's any gap whatsoever, I am tightening against the tube inside. Where is my pliers? Don't strip with that, no joke. Sapphire would be good. Seeing as how that's my birthstone, that would be fantastic. But first, I need to get this one tight in here. And I got to get a hold of it. And you know, these pliers are not the best in the world to be trying to grab a friggin' hot end with. So let's try this right here. Just something to hold it still. Now let's see what kind of brake we got. Alright, so that is tight. Well, not quite. Now see, hold on a minute. Give me just a minute. Because it looks like there's a gap between the nozzle and the heat brake now, where there wasn't before. Why are you so damn close to that? You're gonna melt my damn BL touch wires in two. Alright, let me try and see what I can do to tighten that down. First off, you gotta loosen this. Love working on the HEVO, if y'all couldn't tell. I hear you, Teresa, I hear you. Let me see. Let's loosen this up. Loosen up the set screw on the whole hot end itself. I'm gonna see if I can tighten that tube up some without breaking the bank here. I don't know if it can or not. Cannot get it to turn. There you go. Now you're cooking with Crisco. Give me this right here. Now, there's no wiggle, and I've got about 2 millimeters. Wait. Oh yeah, I've got about 2 millimeters of distance between the flange on the nozzle and the heat brake. So it is touching the heat tube. Trying to keep these names correctly names correct is fun. Alright, so we now have a nozzle at 270 degrees. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, it's seated. I have to say it's seated. Alright? So what I'm going to do now, instead of running this protoposter through it, because I will say, and I haven't had any problems with it yet, and I will run it through my Prusa with the Bondtech gears, that in their defense, this is the off-color roll. Now whether or not there's anything else wrong with this off-color roll, I don't know. But this is the off-color roll. Okay? So I'm going to set the off-color roll right here. I'm going to get the Matter Hackers Pro Series PLA, the one roll that I had left from building the Kuntry Cube. We're going to stick it in there. We're going to see if we can run it down through the nozzle without killing everything. Put the PTFE tube back in here. And let's see if we can reload filament. It is seated all the way down as far as it will go. Let me see here. This is about where the protopasta was catching. And I got no catch on that whatsoever. Plenty of smoke. And jam. I got a little bit of blue filament out the end. But at 270, I ought to be able to push this down through there like it's just nobody's business. It ought to be running out the hot end. And it is not. It is just not running out. Anybody? Anybody? I got a big gloop dripping out right now, but it should be running out of that hot end like it's nobody's business right now. Let me try and extrude. Will it even let you? Let's see right here. Extrude. Nozzle 1. Let's extrude filament. I said 5 millimeters, and it's barely just petering out the nozzle. Barely. Yeah, it's Bowdenwood standard. Use a 4 millimeter drill on the nozzle. I can. Let me try the 4 millimeter needle first. And get this filament out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. And see, don't y'all love watching somebody struggle other than yourselves? There's no gap between the nozzle and the heat break. There's no PTFE in it, filament frenzy. It's all metal, buddy. Question, Walter. Okay. Alright, James. Does it move fine through it? If I remove the PTFE tube from the hot end, what, the filament, can I push the filament down through there? Is that what you're asking? Well, this is the second filament, Vince. That's the problem. Let's try this again. Alright, so it moved filament. And it moved 5 millimeters of filament. Let me clean off that. I got some air here somewhere, probably in the living room. Let's try it again. And again. That filament's got to be going somewhere, because it is damn sure going into the extruder. It's not just sitting there grinding. So the extruder, that's hot plastic. The extruder is actually pushing plastic into everything. It's just not going anywhere. Trying to get this needle in the hole good. Good morning. Okay, why are you tight? Okay, all my motors decided they wanted to be tight. Come on. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Well, and that's just tight. I don't even know. That shouldn't be. Here, let's do home. Return home. That way I can at least see what I'm doing. Let's go up here. Tell you what, let's extract 10. It's got a big glop of soup. All right. Yeah, Jason, that's what I've been trying to do. I've already done that twice. Already done that twice. Alright, so I don't know, James. It's hot, so it's kind of hard. I don't think so. How many cold pulls? Don't do that. Lube the tube. I got you. Does the filament? Yes. It moves smoothly through the PTFE. Holy moly. I know, right? It is definitely going in. I mean, may not be the distance that it says it's going in, but it is definitely going in. That was, damn, sounds like the story of men's lives. I've already cleared the throat 50 times, or actually what, three times this morning already. Get it all nice and clear, and then go to push filament through, and guess what? Filament don't go through. So let's try this again. Come on. Yeah, I was using Protopasta, Jason, and I went to the 3D Solutech, just regular, the Pro Series from Matter Hackers. I can feel the pressure in the nozzle with the needle. And when I take the needle out, I get a nice hissing of, yeah. I've got extra nozzles. They've just all been used. They're not new. I don't have any new nozzles. Those were taken out with other jams. Now, this one may or may not be anything wrong with it. I can check. You know? I actually changed it out while the tip was off and the throat was cleaned out. It was done before any of it was put back together. I changed the filament out. So the filament was not in place. Check the extruder gears. I did that. I could clean them off a bit because they chewed through that Protopasta last night. So, I mean, there's a little filament in the teeth. Not enough to stop it. I swear that plastic's got to be going somewhere. It damn sure ain't coming out the nozzle. Let me see. Let me see if I have a magic mark. I do not have it in here. Son of a buck. Oh. Yeah, it's long. I did, actually. That's the thing. I went from the Protopasta to this Matter Hackers. I did change filaments. Let me see. Tell you what. Let's see if we can get a pull on this one. we got the bulb on there. Let's take this out of here again. And damn, motors are stopped. Let me run this needle down through from the top side. Let's see if I can get it to come to fruition down at the bottom. Alright, so now let's go get this off of here. Alright. Plastic is definitely molten. What's up, Martin? How are you? Glad you had a great vacation, my friend. Yes, you can. 3D matter makers. It ain't my first rodeo, and every nozzle I've got, all metal hot ends. Every one. Every one. There's no PTFE in any of my hot ends. And I do pulls on them all the time. Hold on a second, we'll see. Let's see what we get here. Nothing. It went all the way to the top. All the way to the hilt. So I got nothing with that. Let me see if I can pull out a piece of filament. Let me cut a piece off down here. And I'll see if I can push a piece through without having anything. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Scream at it. That's right. Yell at it. That's right. That'll work. Alright. Let me pop this. There we go. Alright. Have I tried threatening it? Yeah. I've called it names. Well, that's kind of funny, because if you don't do traction, if you don't do more than 2 millimeters of retraction on this, you won't have any retraction. This takes about 4.5 millimeters of retraction, and it prints fine at that. I actually printed 2 benchies before I started printing the other, just to make sure I had everything worked out the way I wanted it. So yes, you can do pulls on these, and yes, you can do retraction over 2 millimeters. This is a Volcano hot end. It is a all metal hot end. With a hoonie. That's what I'll do. I'll replace you with a hoonie, you bastard. Alright, so let's take this back out of here. Yeah, that's the right way. Break loose. Send me a write-up on that if you can, Jason, because I'd like to see where you got that information. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say that. So I'd like to see that somewhere, you know. I would love to see that, because on every E3D V6, and the only one that jams is this one, so, and this is the E3D Volcano, which just means the heater block is turned sideways and the nozzle's 1/2 mile long. Look at that. It's smoking coming out of there. Let's drop it down on this Ultim sheet down here. Get out. Alright. So let's try a different nozzle. And I'm going to run the filament down through here on the hotness. A piece of blue I just... There you are. Piece of blue I just had right here. Still got the tip good and go. Good to go, good to go. See? It's got to be right there somewhere. Right there somewhere. Give me my needle. Just the tip. I know, right? Well, it wasn't just the tip because I'm running through hot plastic or not hot, but almost hot plastic up top. Up right on, it's almost at, my fan's on. It's on at 100%. It is kicking directly across the heat break like it's supposed to. Let me get that filament out of there. But even going back, Jason, even if that's the case, what I've done here, would eliminate that because I have cleaned the throat out, and each time I've went to push filament back through here, it has just jammed. It won't push through. So it has nothing to do with the filament in front or a cold pull, because I have cleaned the throat completely out, which is what I'm doing now. Cleaning completely out. And I mean completely out of everything. So that's good there. And then we'll do a pull through. Or we'll do a pull. I ain't going to say we'll pull through. Alright. Let's run this down through there. See if we can get some through the bottom action. Smooth as silk, James. Smooth as silk. Runs down there through, smooth as silk. Yeah, and that's what I'm fixing to do, is change the nozzle to one that was on before. I don't have any new ones, and if I run out of this one, then I'm screwed because I just don't have any. Anybody got any extra volcano nozzles they're not using? I'd love to get some mail. Alright, so let's put this nozzle onto here. Oh, that's still hot. Okay. I see Sid the blind man. Woo! Uh-huh. No cross threading. Give me a second and I'll look at the chat. No, yeah, I get you, Eddie. That's exactly right. I have not. What's acetone going to do for me in for PLA? Will it dissolve PLA over time? Like months or what? Yeah, Amazon Prime me some. Thanks, Eddie. You want this sumbitch to work, don't you? Just like I do. Alright. So the nozzle's tight again. It is tight. So let's see. Let it heat up for a minute, and I will poke the needle down through the top and see if I can get it to come out the nozzle. That's true. I've been running a 4mm or whatever millimeter needle this is through it. So let's see. See if I can get down in the hot end there. I'm in the hot end. I'm actually out the nozzle. I can see the needle through the nozzle from the top. That nozzle is not clogged. So no clogging on that nozzle. So let's go ahead and pop this in here. Chloroform. Yeah, I've got a set of nozzle cleaners on my Amazon wish list. They are there. I you know, not asking anybody to buy them. They are there. I am going to get them when I get paid. I'm just keeping them on the list in case somebody's got a nice heart. You'll get me that too. Thanks, Eddie Moser. So now we're all tightened back up. We're all buttoned down. Let's get the Bowden tube back wrapped around here like it's supposed to be. Not that it matters which way it wraps, because such a long damn Bowden system on here. Well, the way this is rigged, it is. Alright, so we're good. We're down on the heat brake. As far as like, nope, there we go. Now, we're all the way down on the heat brake. So let's find the end of my filament again. Because I really don't want to have to take the whole damn nozzle apart. I don't even know how the damn thing comes apart. I didn't put it together, so I don't know exactly. I will have to look it up. Alright, let's cut us a nice sharp tip right on there. Let's put this to bed, shall we? Yeah, it's blowing smoke now, just going down the tube. And filament comes out as it should. New nozzle to the rescue. So yeah, blowtorch and heat and turn that off. Come on, come on, come on. Let's turn the heater off. Alright, so yeah, the filament is now oozing continuously out the nozzle, as it should. Woohoo! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, direct your eyes to the center of the ring. It is Fernando Pena. Sorry I was late, buddy. I was looking the other direction. Good morning, Fernando. Did I miss anybody else? Did somebody else come in here? Ashley, I told Ashley good morning. Good morning, Teresa. I didn't tell you good morning. I don't believe. Now, I'm not sorry to headphone wearers. When Fernando Pena comes in the house, you got to let everybody know. Morning, Joshua. You are correct. For you, it is not morning for another 20 minutes. So you are exactly 14 hours ahead of us, young lady, which is awesome. It will be tomorrow for you in 20 minutes, or 19. That was an ear bomb. Is that what that was? I'm glad you do. I am glad that you do. I need to do that. Yep, I can torch that one and see if we can get it all cleaned out. Now let's try to rebuild a damn profile for the Benchy. Or for the HEVO little monster, because, you know, I had it. I'm going to go import one that I used, and then I'm going to make changes to that. I had one in downloads somewhere. So let me go import it. An ear bomb. I like that. I like that. Let's drop an ear bomb on you. Can we do that? We can drop ear bombs. I think I've got the Benchy on the table. Nope. So let's go in here. Let's remove her because I don't need her. Let's do a import FFF file and go to downloads because I downloaded 2 for the HEVO little monster. That's the Ziltech PLA one. I think that's all I got. It's just a one. I've got one right there. And I hit open. Alright. Maybe not. There you go. I will, Eddie. I have done it the last few times I've done it, and I'll see. I will. I'm going to try it out, but the last couple of times I've done it on the Z, it's just worked. And I'm crossing my fingers that it works this time. So So let's go get the benchy. No, we need to be in downloads. Because I have a 3D benchy here somewhere, right there. Hit open. And seeing how this is the HEVO, we can't not upsize it. So let's do a 250. That way it'll give me room to check my stuff here. We're going to edit the process settings. We're going to go with the HEVO Little Monster Xylotech. Alright, so I'm going to go with 4.1 on the retraction because I like that a little better. He's got a 0.7 retraction height, 0.1618, so he's already got the golden ratios put in here. Alright. I don't really need 25% infill. Temperatures, primary extruders 215 and 210, that's good. Bed temperature is 60 for PLA. Fan speed 0 and 80, I'm going to leave that. Scripts, 1.29 is where I need it. Alright, so everything else, minimum travel for retraction. I want to do 3 millimeters on that as well. G code, relative extrusion distance is not turned on. Alright, boring benches. I know it's boring benches. I get it. God dang it. Hey, check this out. Tonight is my interview with Daniel Noré. So at 6:30 p.m. tonight, Daniel Noré will be live on the Kuntry Klub. So get your questions ready for that master of disaster, the open RC designing, benchy designing staple of the 3D universe, Mr. Daniel Noré. You've never printed benchy. No, you shouldn't be embarrassed. I like the toad, the frog better, actually. But y'all get tired of watching frogs, so I'm going to do a benchy. You've never benchied either? You should actually try that, though. Printing a benchy, maybe not, but benchy, you really need to try that, young lady. Anyway, I'm going to, let's go ahead and do this. Let's print this thing. I got to get the card out of here. Put it in the little card reader. I'm going to hit OK. Prepare to print. Need to do that. Never a benchy, though. I hear you. If you don't want a benchy, don't print a benchy. You know, it's not that it aggravates me, but I mean, if people don't want to print a benchy, that's fine. If people do want to print a benchy, that's fine. I don't care. You could give a duck. That's right. See? That's what I'm talking about. But if you don't want to print a benchy, don't print a damn benchy. But I don't get aggravated with people that do print benchies. Chris Riley, all he prints is benchies. Guess what? His channel's doing just fine. Might be a miscommunication. What they email you about? A Creality reseller. Really? Wow. Yeah, send me all the inventory for free and I'll sell it. If it don't sell, I get to keep it. That's the terms. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's the terms. Send me all of the inventory for free. What doesn't sell, I get to keep. And then don't sell anything. Alright, so now then, we have it in here. Let's print the damn thing. Return. Yeah. Reboot. Reboot, you bastard. Alright, everything else should be good. Let's do a print and go. I think that's it. Yep, 3D benchy and go. Alright. It's just a standing duck. probably hate kittens and puppies. You might just hate kittens and puppies. Today is Monday, right? Today is definitely Monday. I got 1 week from today. 1 week from today, I start my new job. So we're going to see how that works out. I think I've got somebody lined up for next Monday's interview. Not tonight, but next Monday. Daniel Norrie did put it out today that, you know, that we were interviewing today. So, should have that going for me. Alright, bed's heating on up. I'm fond of Jason's Dragons too. The only problem I have with Jason's streams is I never know when Jason's on it. I get on and I got a notification, hey, streaming, and I don't know if he's there or not. I watched some of his modeling the other night. I was sitting there incognito. I didn't comment at all. I know you are, Fernando. I know, my friend, I know. But Saturday and Sunday, you still get to hang out if you like. In the morning. The problem with it is, I could probably shift my schedule. No, not... We knew you were there. Okay. Alright, well, then I'll have to check every notification then. But yeah, I know the morning, I'm going to miss the mornings. I'm going to miss getting up and coming here in the mornings. So, I mean, we're going to move it to Saturday and Sunday for sure. That will happen. Now we get to listen to the Screaming Banshee print for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Let's see how it does, Eddie Moser, if you're still here. Made it back to Florida. Sweet, Fernando. Yep, looks like good first layer lay down of plastic. So let's see how it does with the writing. I must have this going really slow, like 60 millimeters a second. Because it's really, really slow right now. Did you get out of my way? No, you're going to print right there. Never mind. That's it. That's it. 3D Medic Rinse. Actually, no. It's just been a couple of times this week that's been issues, or in the last 7 days, I'll say. So, I really need to get into some designing stuff. I have some things that I want to make that I think will be neat and fun. I have no idea even where to start. So, like last night, I did some stuff in Tinkercad, which worked out really well. So we will see how it turned out this morning. I had to make a change to my design. But, you know, the Tinkercad thing's about as far as I get with designing. Tinkercad for the win. I hear you, Robbie Mack. Man, you probably walk circles around people in Fusion 360 as good as you are at designing stuff. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. You can do some crazy good stuff. The only thing I don't like about Tinkercad is the friggin' circles, man. Give it more segments. 64 segments on any circle is not enough. It's just not. I want to see. Here, let me show you. Let me pull this down here. Let me pull that down there and turn that on. Oh, lift up. There you go. No blinky light this time, it's solid. absolutely editing. Yeah, that is an issue. The licensing stuff can be an issue, man. It really can. That's me on the table, shaking the table. So let me get off the table so it'll do its thing. And I can also go in here and set that focus to one position so that we're not getting the zooming in and out. Well, of course, now the yes, I'm trying to get them out little by little. I've got like 4 more videos to get out. Just time, my daughter and granddaughter and all them are here, so I'm visiting with them more than I'm working on videos. Which is, I'm sorry, but that's just, it's going to be that way. So it may be next week before those videos start coming out. Because I get off of here and we go do something like today. I think we're going swimming again. Gonna go hang out with my granddaughter and stuff. It depends on how she feels. She had a fever last night and she wasn't feeling well. Yeah, and I'm sorry about that, Ashley. I really am. I want it all to come out, and it's not glass, but it's pretty close. It's pretty good. All right, so let's apply that and hit OK and get out of there, out of the way. Let's there we go. Alright, it's working. I got you, Ashley. It just, I want to get them out too, because I have there's some good ones. And some of them are for people that you don't normally get interviewed. Like Joel Walker. Most people don't interview Vicky. Teagal. You don't, and I found out where she got her name from. A lot of people don't know that story. Something about her you don't know. So I have those interviews. I just need to get them out. And then there's the most exciting interview I've ever done in my life. That was done at Earth. I was like a schoolboy or a schoolgirl, whatever you want to call it. Because I don't know if anybody interviewed either one of those, Joel Walker or Vicky. I don't know. Vicky has a crafts table there. I mean, she was working Earth, but she has a crafts table there, and a lot of people just go by that. They'll sit there and they're like, okay. But if it's not the coolest new thing in 3D printing or whatever, they don't feel the need to do the interview. Well, and I'm hoping to do with my interviews, I want designers, I want businesses, I want people that are here, that are doing 3D printing. It doesn't matter what you're doing with it. If you're doing 3D printing, I want to know what you're doing and why. That's what I want to know from people. Not, hey, what's the newest feature on your latest gadget? New companies are exciting. Like, I would love to get M3D on here, and I didn't get to interview those guys. Sorry, I didn't. Vicky is great, Ashley. She really is. But I didn't get to interview the M3D guys. I wish I would have. I just didn't. It was just a lack of, I just didn't do it. Let me see if I get what kind of stringing I got going on here. See, I'm already seeing stringing, and we're not even off the bottom yet, and I can see the stringing already. This is a stringing machine, I will tell you. James, my brother, I have something better planned for you. So you better be ready, is all I got to say. Well, that's exactly right, Fernando. It's not even about growing the community so much as it's just letting you know who's out there. Because yeah, I know you see people on Thingiverse that design stuff. Everybody knows who Luby is. Okay? Everybody should pretty much know who Daniel Noré is. It's alright, Teresa. We take all kinds. We do. We take all kinds. But I have something special planned for James. It just has to, I have to wait until I get my schedule straight before I do that to those folks. No, Sanjay is good to talk to. I actually asked him, though, whenever I went to do the interview, I'm like, Sanjay, everybody does an interview with you. Who would you suggest that I talk to? You or that man? And he said, most definitely, if you want to ask questions, he's the one to ask. So that's what I did. I didn't ask Sanjay. I don't know how you say it. I asked the other guy. Come on, 3D printer noob, you should be done already. Come on, man. It's 4 walls and a roof. Oh, they can. Who cares? That makes no sense. Oh, by yourself. No, I get that. I get that. I don't think that's Joe. Let me see. You putting those up by hand, or did you rent a crane? Yeah, see, the stringing on this is ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. And it's printing at 210, which is not too hot. It's pulling filament fine through there. Oh, I got you. But there is, James. Across the I mean, you can see it. If you look at the C, you can see the stringing across the letters. Something's hitting my fan. Oh, my fan trap. There we go. Get off of there. There we go. No, we're running over. Yeah, I slept late again. We're running over. Shut up. I don't want to hear you. No, I get that. No, I understand, James. That's the thing. This thing strings worse than anything I've ever printed. Alright, we've been going for an hour and 50 minutes according to my stream thing. So we got another 10 minutes before we get off of here. But first time, you know how to support the channel. Links are below. Coffee, Patreon, PayPal Me, Streamlabs. Streamlabs and PayPal Me is the easiest way to get me money. Patreon if you want to see this month to month. Buy some swag. You know, click on the links down below, man. There's some stuff down there. So, anyway. I'm just hoping to get this to a point, James, where I have everything done except the stringing, maybe. And then I can focus just on the stringing. That's what I'm hoping. And I mean, right now it looks like everything else is printing crisply and working fine. So, hopefully I can get that done. I don't know. I know that's a loud friggin' printer. I do know that. I'm at 83.7% on my benchy in there. I need to actually check it. Let me make sure that it's not running off of the bed. So, hold on. Nope, it's not off the bed. It's working fine in there. It's up to the top of the arch. Right at the top of the arch right there. I did actually see a couple of strings across the doors. So something I changed, which I didn't change any of that. So I don't know. But something I changed. Yeah, windshield wipers from the 70s. You're right. It does, don't it? No, you're fine, Ashley. Not a problem. But you have to have retraction on. I don't know how you wouldn't have. All of my others have retraction. E3D V6s that are all metal have retraction. The Chinesium all metals, you turn on retraction. It's printing well, I have to say. You know what? I may be able to zoom in on that. Let me zoom in. Hold on. Overhead, properties, configure video, camera control, zoom. Now I have to take my hands off of here because everything I do it for you. No, I'm just kidding. Everything I do on the table, shakes the camera. It actually looks better in person than it does on camera. That's crazy. Somebody tell me, we got any thumbs down yet this morning? Normally by now we have a thumbs down on the stream. I don't know. You murder hot ends? That's not nice. Yes, we have a thumbs down. Woohoo! And I know who it is. Because he's got his panties in a wad. Unwad your panties. Yeah, I know. I know, Ashley. I ain't calling nobody out. They know who they are. They got their panties in the wad. They got their feelings hurt. That's fine. I got 18 likes. How about that? That's a nice amount of likes. I like that. So we are coming to a close here. I've got about 5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes, according to that. Well, I only see 18 likes, so, which is fine. I'm not. I'm making these so my wife will look at me. So, you know, it's just getting to where it's funny. It really is funny that people go over and they do a thumbs down on a video that they don't watch. Or if they do watch it, okay, good. I get the view time. I don't care. And you're one of those? Let me see. Let me see if I refresh. Did people take their likes away? Probably so. Probably just being funny. Nope. Still see 19. No, it's not Rapalus Street. Either he's giving up or he's being quiet. Because I think he actually does like watching the stream. He just doesn't know how to not be an asshole. So, which is, you know, some of us are that way. Alright. Get off of Twitter, dummy. You ain't got but a couple minutes to spend with your folks and you freaking do it. I know. You know, Don, if they didn't watch your video and they gave it a thumbs down, I don't think it's anybody from here unless they just don't like you. I mean, I really don't. That's the cool thing about being in the country club, is that the people that are here pretty much respect everybody, buddy. Now, it may be. I'm not going to say it's not. You might have pissed somebody off. And maybe they're doing it for shiggles to get a rise out of you. Can't ever tell. You tell a lie, damn Hoosier butt white. Stay in your crane, red light. I'm just messing with you, my brother. How's the weather up there? Hopefully that AC's working in that crane. I know, Ashley. I know. I knew that from the get-go. From the get-go. You're an ash-ole. I don't know what an ash-ole is, but I knew you were one. Or is that ash-ole? Where you go, ash-ole? I don't know. You put the A in that. We know that, you old fucker. Oh, I said that on live TV. God dang it. Sorry, kids. Got me to say the F-bomb. Our weekend weather was not. It rained yesterday during our grill out. I did meet some nice Muslim folks that fed me some great kebabs yesterday, though. Man, they were fantastic. They had family in from like Abu Dhabi and everywhere. I mean, they had a big, massive family there. And we had the whole pavilion, but we didn't need the whole pavilion. So we're like, yeah, come on in. Little did we know there was like 70 of the suckers. But anyway, you know, it worked out great. And it wasn't the first today? Oh, okay, well then, alright, we're good then. But we're sitting there, and man, when they started opening that meat, you could smell that marinade, and I'm like, dang, that smells good. And the guy goes, I'll get you one. Man, he fed me like 20. I was so full. Whew. God, it was good. And he owns a food truck in Tallahassee. So next week I'm probably gonna swing by, because he said, swing by, I'll give you something free in a bag. I'm like, I'm all about free. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm pretty happy with that. The overhangs made it to about 73 degrees before they started dropping, which is cool. Dang it. Mapper 06, you probably did it too, didn't you? You know what though? YouTube won't demonetize you for that either. I found that out too. That's pretty cool, actually. $50 miles yesterday. You was a peddling fool, son. 50 miles is a long way. They are 3D matter makers, and there's no easy way around it. Oh, never mind. I didn't hear. I hear you, Ashley. YouTube's monetization is derpy. Yeah. Like me having, you know, 7,000 hours of view time in 5 months, and I can't get monetized because I don't have enough subscribers. I got plenty of view time, just don't have enough subscribers. You know, and that's fine. It's their rules. It's their platform. It's their software. That's the way it is. Google has some funky rules. Amazon has some funky rules. No, that was a pedal bike, actually, yes. He got on a bicycle. And rode 50 miles. And if you ever saw red lights, you'd realize that. He's a healthy hammer knocker. Don't smoke, don't drink coffee, don't drink energy drinks. He's just 100% go motor all the time. Which is awesome. I'm not knocking it at all. Wow. I know, right? Damn. I'm over. I'm 2 hours and 2 minutes already. So we're fixing to get off of here. We're going to see how this benchy goes. And I'll work on the stringing. So, y'all know how it is. Treat each other how you want to be treated. You know, the thumbs down thing, if that's how you want to be treated, if that's how you feel, then do it. Leave a comment. Don't be a wuss. Me neither. Me neither, Matrix. Me neither, brother. I'll be on Discord for a few minutes after this. Then we've got some plans for the day. Dadgummit, trolling for dollars? I know you will, buddy. Thank you very much. So, y'all have a great day. You know, read the left, read the right, pick the middle, and walk down the center. Find your center. That's the thing. Don't let somebody lead you by the nose. Find the way you want to be. Treat people how you want to be treated, and the world will be a better place. Peace out, people.